Tupac
payback.
would have turned 44 yesterday. Your thoughts on Tupac Shakur turning 44? He would have been that yesterday.
You know,
Isn't that unbelievable?
I knew him because he was partners with me in a
right.
club in Las Vegas with the whole death row crowd. And here's the thing:
Suge.
when I with Suge and Dre and Snoop, and when I was with him one on one, and he knows I'm from New York, and that's when it was the whole East Coast West Coast thing. But he knew I was from New York, and when we were just one on one, I mean, he was an absolute gentleman and a cool guy, and you know how talented he was as musically.
Yeah.
But he was just an absolute gentleman, and it was when the crowds came around and when he was in the club atmosphere that he had to put on, that quote thug life, end quote, and put on a persona that he expected the public to think of him. And it was sad because the man was a very talented guy, and he was a bright guy, and he had a big future for himself, and it just, all wasted away, and just another young man gunned down, and it's just a travesty.
It is a total travesty, and Tom Mesereau is now representing Suge Knight. I don't even know what the charges are, but do you think there's an acquittal there?
Well, it's an interesting scenario, and Mesereu is
That's
a very, very
attorney.
fine. Yeah, no, very, very fine criminal defense attorney in California, and he got Michael Jackson off. So, look, Suge is one of those kind of characters that you either love him or hate him, and most people hate him. So you got a scenario here where he ran over one of his friends, and the guy from Training Day, the one guy where Denzel says to him, "Come on, somebody kill him, bust the cap," and he says, "No, you got to do your own dirty work. That's how it is." And he says to him, "Oh, like that?" He said, "Yeah, like that." That guy, T-Bone, he was in the movie. He also got hit by the car and everything. But, he got up there and he's like, "Oh, I don't know now. I don't recognize Suge." He's recanting his entire testimony. So if anybody can save Suge, I think it's Mesereu. And I think that there's going to be a lot of good stuff for him to work with. I don't know if he can do it. But if anybody can out there, he can. And I think he's going to have, with guys recanting testimony and taking things back for whatever reason, and I don't know the reasons, but we can speculate, I think Suge is standing better today than he did last month. Let's put it that way.